Hello teacups, what's brewing? We're back with Chantal. Oh god, are we back with her? So this is her quick high live stream that she deleted immediately upon finishing. A lot of people are talking about it, a lot of people have already given their reactions about it, so because of time zones, this happened later in the evening for me, and I wasn't about to record my thoughts in the moment. I did see some of it live, and I have seen a small portion of it in Pulpy's live when he was talking about it. I couldn't stay very long. I was having a bit of trouble with this one, as I'm sure you can understand, as many of you have probably already seen the content. I did consider just not reacting to it at all because but I'm gonna record this, I'm gonna see how the footage turns out, and we'll see if I post it or not, because I was pretty angry at the end of this live, and I don't necessarily just want to come on here and be like, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking moron? Like, it's not generally where I take my content. If you're here for my usually more balanced response, this might not be the video for you, maybe X on out. I have slept on it, I have had a chance just to think about it a little bit more, but yeah, let's get into the video.
Hi everybody! Michelle, Nat, Karate Joe, Simply Krista, Janine, Canadian.
That was something. Karate Joe was back. There has been someone under the Karate Joe name who went into Charlie Gold's live, I believe it was. I don't know if it's the real Karate Joe or not. I'm not sure what's going on with their relationship right now because everything else has been going down. Given that he made a point of leaving, I don't know if this would be the one to come back on, but I guess we'll see where that goes.
I don't think my body can handle
all the drugs? No, I don't think so either.
Sofa King. Lewis, you just tried to video call me? Oh yeah, I did see that. I was getting ready, feeling a little worn out.
That'll be all the drugs, won't it? Here's something about how she's presenting this right now that is irritating me quite a lot. I usually give her a lot of shit for not like taking care of herself before she turns on a camera, yeah? Because most of her content recently, her footage, mostly has been her turning on the camera whenever, without her teeth brushed, without her face on, without anything like that. And you don't have to have full makeup on, but she's been making absolutely no effort to present herself to her audience. She simply turned the camera on. And in every stream she's done that, she's actually been doing something else, and she's just decided to turn on the camera. And that's just, you know, what it is. This, considering the content of this live stream, she did her full makeup and she's got nothing else to do. When she said this is a quick high, the only reason she had to turn this camera on right now is to tell this story. This is the produced content that we've been asking, although we haven't been asking for this, but this is an actual video. She is making this, she is considering it, she is creating it. It wasn't a live when she was eating, or a live when she was doing THC, or a live when she was doing something else and just happened to turn it on. This was a considered thought that she prepared for. She is choosing what she presents here, and this is the choice she made. And I was really trying to focus before I came on camera on, this is a stranger on the internet. Well, stranger, we see a lot of her. But, you know, why am I having such an emotional reaction to this? Why am I so angry at her? I'm not in her life, I'm not in her living room, I'm not in her ER emergency visit, which no doubt is coming. Why am I angry? And that is a big part of the reason. This isn't a confession, this is content.
So I have these new pants on that I got. They're like the Champion jogger pants to go walking. They're 3X and they fit. I mean, they're like snug, but
I
they're
would
not
usually be
baggy, but
happy
at least
for
they
her.
fit.
It's not the point of this.
My table is full of like, okay,
Crap.
I pigged out yesterday. Like I don't know what was wrong with me. I was starving.
A question for the
like
ages.
starving. My hair, I gotta fix it. Oh man, I pigged out. Like I had leftover Greek food when I woke up. So I didn't eat the whole thing though, but I ate some of it. Then at dinner later, like hours later, for Pete and I, we had Thai food. Oh, that hit the spot so bad. I had like tofu, curry, some rice, some soup, and then I'm like, you know what? I want ice cream, so I ordered a small blizzard from Dairy Queen, a brownie one. I didn't finish the whole thing, but oh, McPizza. They're bringing back McPizza. Merci, Caroline. So you guys want to see my pants? Oh, I have like cat hair everywhere, my eyeballs everywhere. Oh.
That's a look.
I got a blizzard. Pete's got a large milkshake, and I ordered a small. Oh, this thing is so good. I want one again. I'm gonna go get one. It's a lemonade and blue raspberry slushy. Full.
Can I say how much I hate the fact that she just uses her apartment as a trash can? Like, let me just reach over from this where I've left this food remains from yesterday. This is the empty cup. They live in complete trash.
Full of sugar, I know, but I didn't have any sugar. Like I didn't have anything to eat. But it was really good on my throat. Whenever I get worn down, and this always happens to me personally, when I get worn down, I don't sleep properly, I'm partying too much, I'm beezing, I get my
Keywords, partying too much.
tonsils, I told you this before, my tonsils get swollen.
That is something she has mentioned before, but also, hi, we're in a pandemic. Hi. I realise that given everything she's about to confess to, that's the least of her worries at this point, but it's not like she's been careful with who she's been spending her time with and what she's been doing during it. So maybe be more concerned when you start getting sick. Now, as I said, we've got a lot of other reasons that could be a terrible thing, so I guess it's not high on her priority list, but hey.
My throat isn't sore, it's just my tonsils are swollen. So it's a warning for me that, hey, you need to...
The tonsils are the warning, not, you know,
okay, I'll show you the pants. Just give me a second. I don't want you to see my messy table. It's horrible. There's food everywhere. I gotta clean it today. Oh,
living in that filth.
Oh. When time I like showing you here because then I can get a good angle. Hold on. Don't look at my kitchen either.
Well, if you kept the place tidy, you wouldn't be scared. I see what
they look like too. Can you see them?
They look
kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, they're a 3X. I think they fit pretty well.
I think they do. She's losing weight. I mean, drugs will do that to you, but she's losing weight.
I don't know. I think they're cute. So, yeah, I'm not going to be on here long. Gotta go,
just long enough to tell you the exciting news.
For groceries.
She's still not done that, Jesus. I mean, there's no room in her fridge. Her fridge was full of rotten food.
Get coffee and let's go walking.
How's that for a thought?
I might need another day, an extra day, just to recoup here. Yeah. A lot of cleaning, so.
But you won't do.
And Pete's like, I'll help you.
And if Pete's is ready to clean, that must be.
Oh yeah, I also ordered with the curry. Shrimp, like these shrimp and broccoli. Oh my god, it was so good. I'm so hungry. I still feel like not myself. I still feel like...
Doesn't surprise me.
Like I said, like my tonsils are telling me, eat red light.
Not the rest of your body.
So I feel like just having some... Oh, the Thai soup was so good. Just need to like eat good, eat well, and just rest. You know.
And stop doing drugs.
Yep. I was really stupid. really stupid and treating my body badly and giving it substances that, not good. Not good.
Okay, so she's opening this conversation now, moving it to drugs. I know I've been quite sarcastic so far, sorry. I'm actually probably going to cut out most of this beginning because she's just talking about her clothes and stuff. But she's opening the conversation to this. Now remember, yesterday when she didn't want to tell us the full story, and not yesterday, but whenever the last one was, and she was just sitting with Peach, she's like, I'll tell you later. This was all the fault of the Ozempic. This was, I feel sick, I've been throwing up. Yeah, no, it's been really hard. She had a full-out scapegoat for all her symptoms. This wasn't drugs. She did coke with him, and then, no, I took a step back, and, you know. And so this whole thing of, oh, yeah, the substances, she's just laying breadcrumbs because she wants the chat to ask. And she said this before when she was like, oh, I want you guys to want to know. She wants to tell the story. And so this whole false realization of, no, I was so bad. I'm sure she felt terrible after all of this. I'm sure that she had that moment that we all have after we've abused ourselves a little bit, where you wake up and you go, oh God, I gotta live better than this, man. But it's not anything more than that. Despite how serious it is / was / might be again, God, I hope not, but might be again. This is content to her. This is the story she wants you to ask for, because she didn't get what she wanted when she started telling these stories online. She wanted all the girls at school to be jealous of her. She wanted everyone to go, you're so cool, and oh my God, you're so bad. And to really like get into this idea of sharing gossip and everyone being like so jealous of her. And she didn't get that. She got a lot of very concerned people raising a lot of very good points about some pretty big red flags that were going on here. So now she's come back and she's like, oh no, I was really stupid. No, care for me. You know, give me praise for realizing this. She's trying to get exactly the same thing, the attention, the community surrounding her. But it didn't work one way, and so now she's trying to get it another.
Yeah, my tonsils are swollen.
Let me look sad and pity me, despite the fact I was just laughing a minute ago.
Getting there, yeah. Just resting, and like I said, eating. I went like probably 3 days without eating anything.
We saw her eat over those days. I think we've only not seen her, I think, one day, and then yesterday after this. So, yesterday before this, if my days are screwed up. So, we saw her most days. She ate. She didn't eat probably as much as she A, could, and B, should, because the drugs. The drugs were fulfilling that need, but she was eating.
Honestly. Like, barely anything. I've been taking my antidepressants, and I was starting the withdrawal process because it was a couple days, and that I know what that feels like. You just knocks you right out. Like,
do you? I mean, sorry, apparently the kids are killing each other. Do you know what that's like when it's combined with all the other stuff though? Because yes, when you come off antidepressants, you feel it. You feel when something's out of whack. But you were doing a lot of other stuff when you were off those antidepressants, so I wouldn't say you were in the right mind to understand what was causing anything in your body. You had so many things it could have been.
Did I just do Liliana? I did some things I'm not proud of. I tried some substances I'm not proud of. Let's just say that.
Oh, look down.
Stuff I never thought I would do.
Me.
And it really made me sick. Like, really sick.
And I'm not giving you any more information now because I'm waiting for the chat to ask and to be begged for more details. I'm waiting. So, you know, no, I'm very sorry. She had a very slight smile on her face when she started that sentence and she caught herself. But...
Sick. And it wasn't him because he told me, like, I'll be mad if you do it.
Yeah, because this dude read her like a fucking book. Oh, I mean, he spent, 10 minutes of time in her company? And you know, if you say, no, don't you do that. No, you definitely should not do this thing. I will be so angry. I pull out the banner. I do what I fucking want. No, I'm gonna do it because you said I can't. Like, talk about an easy read. When we say that she's open to manipulation, it's not because he's particularly clever, it's because she's particularly transparent. She's very easy to provoke a reaction from, and he has had her number from day one.
I wanted to try, so...
Yeah, because you told me not to.
Hi,
and luckily enough, he
Not
had these
heroin.
things on hand.
So I think I was like really bad, really bad. I wouldn't do it ever again. Made me really sick.
Make sure you don't ask me for any more details.
I know you guys won't believe me, but he really isn't a druggie. Like he can get stuff, but
okay, then he a druggie. You guys. Chantal, darling, what the fuck? I have never done drugs. Yeah, never. It's just never been part of my life. It's not legal here to do weed. I don't think it's legal here to do weed. No, it's not legal here to do weed. The fact that I had to think about that. So, drugs of the kind she's talking, recreational drugs, are not available in that way in the UK. So I wouldn't know where to get that from. I just wouldn't. And we're not talking the recreational stuff. We're talking hard stuff. We're talking stuff that's illegal. And we're not talking one kind. We're talking many kinds that he seems to have on hand. Sweetheart, darling, you bloody fool. Of course he does drugs. Of course. Of course. You think he's got this depth, breadth and variety because he doesn't? What is going through your head right now? No, it was me. This is... One sec. Sorry, I could hear the kids approaching. They needed to get something out the attic and the access is in the other room here. So I just had to pause for a sec.
Kind of like me, only like really does it, you know, like he's not addicted or anything like that.
That's a damn lie.
Because I've hung out with him where it was just us and just weed or hash or just nothing, you know. And
how often nothing? And how do you know he wasn't on stuff? Because the way you've discussed him has made it sound like whether you've seen him take something or not, he's been on something.
And he wasn't like, oh, I need this, you know.
Your idea of what an addict is,
it was like
is very
2
simplistic.
nights. Like not every single night that I was with him, we did hard stuff. It was like the one night, and then like another night was like the bad night where we just did like everything.
Let's laugh about it. It's funny. Oh, we just did everything. No, I'm not going to give you too many details. Fully made up, delivering the content.
It's not funny, but...
No, it's not.
And after I did it, I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe I did all this stuff. It was just like a mixture of stuff. And the mixture, it wasn't crack. It just made me like really sick. Like I was sick like for like 2 days, like in bed, like...
It's not a surprise. And again, it wasn't crack. Not, I'll tell you, like you give the information or don't. What she's doing here is kind of lengthening the anticipation. No, ask some more questions, ask me some more questions. I'm really getting what I need from this.
That's not why I decided to end things with him. It was just,
Oh, and that's
drugs.
That's a whole nother conversation. Number one, if this wasn't why you decided to end things, what the hell is wrong with you? What? Why? Why was this not the reason you decided to end things with it? And two, when you think of some of her wording in her last video where she was talking about the fact that they're broken up, and she was like, oh, I really want to be with him, but when you've got goals, it really fucks things up. Like, what, goals to not die in a crack den? Yeah, those are good goals to have, by the way. But yeah, it really fucks it up when you don't go to your drug dealer boyfriend and try multiple drugs at once. Yeah, that can really screw you over. And when you consider the narrative she was saying, and like when she was catching herself, she was kind of almost talking to herself, and she was like, oh yeah, no, I want to be with it, and I just can't. Like, how much more twisted this makes that?
I know, I was bad. I was really bad.
I know. But guys, no, I was so bad, you guys. I was so bad. No, I know you're worried, but let me tell you how amazing and wild my life is. And let me just, no, it's very serious. Don't do it. But let me tell you the story. This is what causes me to be so angry. This. Because, okay, we do create these relationships with the people we watch, whether we should, whether we shouldn't, how deep that relationship goes. But from creator to audience, there is a relationship of sorts. And I've got two parts of me right here. There's one, the audience member that has been gaslit this whole time and is just fucking angry. And there's the other part of me that is able to place myself sort of within this scenario and say, oh God, what if one of my sisters was doing this? What if one of my sisters came up to me and was telling me these things, and how fucking scared I would be for them? How concerned I've been for her. For all we're reacting and with how clear this is to an outside eye, which is like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Like, I've been scared for her. And were it one of my sisters, were it one of my friends, were it someone close to me in my circle, I'd be like, are you okay? Come here. Are you okay? We're going to hospital. We're getting you checked. And once I was sure she was entirely safe and we had sorted out things, fucking slap her in the face and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then we get back to the anger. Because you just... I can believe, which is worse, but I can't believe that she's put herself in this situation and she has the goddamn gall to sit here giggling, putting on the fake show of, oh no, it's so bad, it's so bad. You guys.
It was like a mixture, like the... I don't even want to say it. I'm so ashamed of it. Like, I am ashamed. Like,
you're not ashamed. You're proud of yourself. You're proud of yourself because yes, you were sick and maybe it got a little bit scary, but you got through it. And you eat something healthy, you'll take some supplements, you'll drink some water, you'll get some sleep, live a healthy lifestyle for a day, and things will be fine. And you'll just be able to wipe that slate clean. Because something that kills me about all of this is that what she's going to take away from it is, no, it can feel kind of gross, but it all works out okay in the end. Just like with her food. It all works out okay in the end.
I told Pete and he's like, you're better than that, you're not white trash. I'm like, I am white trash.
You kind of are white trash, but that's not the point.
I'm not saying people are white trash, but you know what I mean.
You have called people white trash before, but that's not the point. Why do you care about how, because you're online, why do you care about this, how this appears, and not about the damage it could do to you? And what, you're worried because you felt sick? I'd be worried that you were about to die. Why aren't you worried about that?
I didn't realize I could have died or overdosed. Like, I think I almost did, like, for real.
Guys, it was so serious. No, it was so serious. It could have been. I didn't realize that hardcore illegal drugs might kill me. Nah. Pull the other one. I'm not buying that.
I did some bad stuff.
And I'm going to smile about it. Bad stuff. Yeah, and now I'm here telling you all about it. She's ashamed she did this? No. Absolutely not. This is not shame. This is pride.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know that. It's bad, you guys. It's really bad.
Ask me again. When you beg me enough, I'll give you the details.
Bad. If I told you guys, you probably wouldn't,
Okay, I'll tell you.
The same, but it was just like, I guess I just wanted to try, like, one time, and I only did do it one time, like, and...
No, you didn't. You did coke before, and you did multiple things on this night that you're discussing now. I'm not entirely sure where it is in the timeline. Well, I only did it one time because she's waiting for everyone to rush to her and fulfill that need she has of attention and just people And said, no, one time we so bad. Don't do that, sweetheart. And she's like, oh, yes, okay, and bask in it. My God, she has no fucking clue how lucky she has been with this. I mean, we don't actually know if there are any long-term consequences to this right now, but how lucky she's been.
It was so disgusting, like...
It didn't stop you, did it?
Don't say what I did, yeah.
Well, you're gonna. Don't say it. Okay, I'll say it then.
No, I'm not interested in drugs at all.
Well,
other than
evidence to the contrary. Oh, there you go. And just like, oh, I'm not interested in drugs. Personally, if I had just had a near miss that quite scared me with hard drugs, my next thought would not be, okay, let's go back to the soft ones. My next thought would be, stay the fuck off drugs for a while, because I was really scared. But now she's like, oh no, these babies, these are fine. And I get that they're legal in her country, and under normal circumstances, THC use would not worry me, although she's had some concerning behaviour on it. But this is her response. Because don't worry guys, we're still gonna party.
I did a mixture of 3 things that made me like...
So now the details are coming in because people are
At first I was
asking.
like, oh, like my body, I couldn't stop moving around. And then I was like, this is awesome feeling. And then all of a sudden I was just like I was sweating. And then I threw up for 2 days, just dry heaving, threw up. And then it was like I couldn't stop moving.
Isn't that what you said about the dude you're seeing? Like he can never stop moving? Interesting, but he's definitely not on drugs.
It was bad. It was bad. Bad. And then just when I thought it would go away, it would come back. And I'd be like, oh my God, it was horrible.
But let me describe it to you because it's a really fun thing to tell you.
And I thought I was like dying because like it made my pee smell really bad. And it was like orange. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying.
That's alarming. And if your thought is, oh my God, I'm dying, and you've done things where that could legitimately be true, get the fuck out of there and go to a hospital. You abuse the ER for everything else. Go to the hospital when this is happening.
But now I'm feeling a lot better. I swear, I'll never do those things again. Never. I don't know how people do it ongoing. I felt so sick. Like I was so sick.
She is fully made up. If the next chapter of this particular story is, well, I went back one more time, I'm gonna go full out fucking Hulk smash.
No. It was Molly.
I didn't even know what Molly was. I've heard her say it before, but I don't know the names for drugs, you guys. So I had to search it, and it said Molly was ecstasy. So, it's not like I would have said, oh, one of those is less bad than the other. It was all stupid to do, particularly in combination with each other, I think. But all particularly stupid to do.
Too much of it. Like, way too much.
Any of it was too much. You can barely keep your body together on a regular day. Any was too much.
Jillian Breaking Bad style.
Yeah, clearly
Jillian.
It's a joke, chat. Some of the crap she was getting back off of her chat for this. You know, the usual people that will just be like, nah, you're good through anything. Exactly what you would expect here. And I was like, are you kidding? At what point is there a line there? At what point do you say, no, we love you, and therefore we're going to say, the fuck, Chantal?
I know, I didn't realize what it was. I should have looked into it more.
You didn't realize, you just told us you asked for it. How can you say you didn't realize what it was? I mean, the fact that you're taking it from random strangers does make that harder, but you said you asked for it, so what's the story?
It was a lot.
I'm so cool, you guys. It was a lot. It takes so much to get me high. Like when she's drinking, like when she's doing THC. No, I barely feel it because it's so cool that her tolerance level would be high. Oh, I took a lot.
Man, I was sick, and I hated that. All I could do was like stand at the window and be like, "No, I'm not proud. Trust me." I was
You
like,
seem pretty fucking proud right now. Oh, I might have to take a break. You guys, I might have to... I need another coffee and I might need a minute away because Jesus, she's so proud of it. This is the 16-year-old that gets their hand on their first bottle of alcohol from their parents' drinks cabinet, goes to a friend's house for the night and ends up throwing up. Oh, I got so drunk on Bacardi. Guys, I got, it was so bad. It was so bad. No, I'm not proud of myself, but it was so bad, you guys. I got so sick.
like everything, like, oh man, it was horrible. I hate that feeling. I couldn't.
You seem to be pursuing it a lot for something
cope.
you hate.
I don't know if it was the Ozempic too, because
with the amount of crap you confess to putting in your body, can we please put a pin in the Ozempic discussion? Yeah? Let's just not have that discussion for the moment, shall we? Because aside from the fact that it is absolutely stupid to be mixing, you've got such a combination of drugs you take on a day-to-day basis legally, to be mixing it with all these things and then being like, I don't understand why my tummy is upset. Really?
I mean, you know, I didn't think that would make me so sick. You know what I mean?
It was definitely the Ozempic, you guys. It wasn't the other things.
So I was like, wow. So I feel like I'm still recovering from that. Like, I feel not great.
So clearly the answer is not to call your doctor, is not to go to a clinic and get checked out. It's to put on a full face of makeup, get ready, and come talk to you guys, because that's my priority here. It's being able to tell the story, not the number of very concerning things that could be wrong with me right now.
Well, let's not normalize drugs. I don't want to.
You're certainly trying.
Honest. I did dabble in that.
I'm just being honest. Guys, I have to be so transparent with my audience. Really. Be less honest and be more sensible. Tell us less and do more for yourself. Instead of turning on the live stream, go to the clinic. Get a test. Go see what's happened now that you've been sharing drug paraphernalia. Go check you're okay before involving yourself in the story of it online. Because now is not the time for this. Now is the time for much more adult concerns.
Want something, stay the hell away from it, like for real.
Drugs are bad, you guys. Drugs are bad, but let me finish my story.
It messes you up, like, I know, Lizzie.
Oh, see that little smile? I know, Lizzie. I know, Lizzie. She's just getting what she wants. She's getting people going, darling. She's getting what she wants. She's getting the attention. She's fulfilling whatever that empty part in her emotions is that she's constantly trying to fill. She's getting it.
No, I don't like uppers at all. Like, I don't like that feeling. Like oh no, I don't like that.
Do you like the way you're feeling now?
But I do like edibles are better, you know? Yeah, I feel like I lost a lot of weight in those few days because I didn't, oh man, I wasn't.
So not the point. Oh, well, I lost some weight. So, there were positives. No, it doesn't matter. It's not important.
Feeling good, I was throwing up, I wasn't eating, I was having sex and just beezing, and I'm just like, I need to go home.
Beezing is not an appropriate word to use here right now.
Oh my god, I need to go home. He felt really, really bad.
No, he didn't.
That he let me take that when he saw how sick I was.
He let you? Oh no, you really forced his hand. Why did he have it on hand if he didn't intend for you to partake in it? Like this whole crap where she's excusing him to, no, he was really sorry. And it kind of kills me in one way because the reaction I'm giving now is exactly the reaction she's looking for. most of us do this as like young teenagers when we're like, no, it was fine. So people can go, no, it wasn't. Let me sit you down. Let me show you how much I care for you by explaining this to you. And I hate the fact that I am fulfilling that little part of her brain that wants that in doing this react. But at the same time, holy crap, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this? He had multiple illegal substances on hand to give to you and played you like a fiddle to make you say that you wanted them. Like, are you kidding? He knew exactly what he was doing. Exactly. You think he hasn't done this before?
Like, I'm not joking. You're going to be tested for everything, right, Laura? Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah,
there would be
sure.
an idea. Yeah, no, she's very casual. Oh, yes, I'll go get a test for everything. Like, really? Really? You're going to stand and explain this to somebody? I wish you would, but are you going to? I feel like you're not.
So I don't know how long it's going to take for me to feel better.
Maybe go ask a professional, a doctor, a clinic.
I'm hoping to get my new shoes on and go for walks.
Yeah, because all she needs is just a day of healthy eating and then it'll be fine. It was just a ton of hard drugs. Don't worry about it.
Tony Montana. Tony Montana's hot. I love Al Pacino. Something about Bad Boy a little bit, but no. Yeah, I think I had my fun.
Because apparently this is still fun. Oh, I had my fun. No, this was all excellent. This was all just me having a wild time because I'm a party girl. She's still describing this as fun while expecting us to believe that, oh, no, you shouldn't do it, you guys.
I think I had my fun. I think, yeah, I had like way too much of it. I did like you wrap it in like a piece of tissue or something. He's like, have this. It was like a little bit. And he's like, this will be enough for you. You know, you haven't done it before. It's like, it'll just make you feel like if I touch you, you'll be, you know.
Well, that sounds like a healthy way to start a relationship.
Thanks for the super chat. It was like the second, was it the second night?
So I'm assuming after she did these drugs, they had sex. Because that seems to be where he was leading with that. Just the story gets better and better, doesn't it?
There was one night, the first night was the white stuff, and then the second night, I don't know if it was the second night or the third night, but one night we did just these. And
I remember
we were
laughing.
That. That's when like I got to know him, we were just laughing.
You did not get to know him, you still don't know him, you can't understand the most obvious and basic glaring things about him. You didn't get to know him. You swallowed whatever crap he gave you, literally and figuratively.
And having fun. So I can't see. I have hair in my eye. It was like in a bag. It was like white, maybe? I don't know. Hi, Adele.
It's good that she's checked these things, given that she's just consuming them.
No, I did. Okay, so here's what I did. If you're gonna judge me, you're gonna judge me. But
if the world is going to be difficult and not understand me, then so be it. I am the victim, but I'll tell you. This is, 25 minutes into a 41-minute live stream. So she's gotten to the point where she's beginning to get those things. She's beginning to get all the mental stuff of, no, let's talk about this. Let's discuss our concerns. Let's have you feel, by part of the audience, cared for. And now she's like, okay, well, I'll keep telling you. She could have finished it there and been like, this was terrible and these things happened. But no, let me give you more details because now I really want to get into this story.
And I'm not doing it ever again, okay? Never.
Never again, guys. Still smiling. It's fucking nose blowing.
That I will swear.
Well, I certainly believe you, because you never lie.
I will never
You
do
always
again.
fulfill your intentions.
These things that made me really sick. And don't ever do them. This is a warning. That's why I'm sharing. It's
bullshit. That's why you're sharing. Fuck off. You expect me to swallow this crap? I know that you've been swallowing all the crap recently, but you expect us to.
Some lines. And I'll age restrict this after I get off.
Spoiler alert, she deleted it because some bright spark in her chat, some mod, someone was like, delete this, are you kidding? And if she was so concerned and so, you know, ready to tell her story for the good of the nation, then maybe she should have considered doing that first.
Then I asked him if he could get Molly. Like, I asked him, like, can you get Molly? Because I wanted to try it, because I heard that it makes you feel, you know?
You heard it from him. What a coincidence. So you asked for it because you are completely blind to the most obvious of manipulation, and he just happens to have some on hand. What a coincidence.
So he got some of that. He got, like, I think a gram or something.
He got some, because he had it on hand, but he's not a drug dealer.
I think he got a gram. Wrapped it in some tissue, and he said to swallow it because it tastes gross. So it was a little ball. And then I said, I want more. So stupid. So he gave me more.
You are, but not in the cute, fun, oh guys, such a wild night way that you seem to think you are. You're stupid because you could have died.
I realized you could, like, OD on this shit, you know? So,
then you're an idiot.
He gave me the rest of it. Like, he took a little bit, but...
Right, so he was slightly more in control of himself while letting you get completely influenced by everything he was giving you. Not at all concerning.
And then he said that somebody left a pipe at his house. It was like a glass tube with a circle. And there was, like, stuff in it I could see, like leftover shit. I don't know what it was. He said it was meth.
Okay, so you did know what it was.
He said, if I ever see you, ask me for it again, I will be so mad at you.
I'll be so angry. And can we talk about the idea that she believed it was just a leftover meth pipe and wasn't concerned by the fact that the implication of that is because I do meth when you're not here with my friends. But again, definitely not a drug dealer, definitely not a crack den. Yeah, because, you know, the place is nice, so it doesn't look like the stereotypical movie crack den, and therefore it's fine. It's fine, you guys, it's fine. And secondly, even say somehow you get past that and it's not his pipe, it's a rando friend's with leftover meth in it, you decide, no, that's fine to use. What? A second-hand meth pipe with leftover drugs that someone else has already... I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin with that. But no, that's fine? Are you...
I'll never let you do this again.
I'll never let you.
Promise never to do it again.
Promise me, I won't let you do this. Like, she's not going to turn around and be like, I do what I want. Which is obviously where this is going. You've been seeing this guy a grand total of, I think, now a week. And you've gone from, he's going to be my boyfriend's second residence, let's cuddle, to multiple hard drugs. In a week. And you think you are in control of this situation. And then the next time you go, maybe you party a little bit more, maybe you have some of the same stuff, maybe you survive, let's be optimistic. And then suddenly you're not as in control. And you're like, hey, maybe I need a bit of that. Maybe we should party a bit more, because it's always your suggestion now. So you're in control of it because you're the one who suggested it. He definitely hasn't led you to that point. And he goes, yeah, we can, but you know, it's a little expensive. So you probably, if we're going to do it a lot and all the time, you're probably going to need to, you know, buy into a little bit of this. And there we go with that.
Blah, 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 blah. So I said, oh, great. And even as I was doing it, I was like, why would I do this? You know, like, oh my God. So he lit it up and I smoked it. Oh my God, it's the worst taste. It tastes like burnt plastic. It was disgusting.
What, they don't sell that in candy flavors like they do your vape pen? What a shock.
When I like exhaled, I just felt like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I couldn't really feel much of it, but so I did that, just like the one like hoot of it, because there wasn't much left.
Left.
And then
because
that's when I started like...
Because it was half used? It was half used, so I just had a little. Ugh. That's loud.
So then...
Her mom called her at this point. I was in, I think, Yasmin the sequel, her live, and we were talking about her mom calling, and I was like, what if she was watching? Now, I don't think she regularly watches the channel. I know that they know about the channel. I know she's seen something, and they don't really get it, and they generally just try and stay separate. But could you imagine doing this live stream and your mom watching it? You know, now I think if it were really the case, her mom would have just kept calling. I think at this point, like, if it were my mom, I'd hear a knock at the door and she'd be dragging me outside. Like, I couldn't. She just clicks it off and it's fine. Oh, it's my mom. Let me finish my story.
I just like started, like, my night went okay at first, and then I was just like, oh, like my pee was smelling. I felt like shit. Like, you have to drink so much water because you dehydrate so easily.
You think dehydration is the top of your list of problems right now?
Yeah, I know. Ew, it was disgusting. Like, it was disgusting. It was bad. Bad. Really bad. I don't know how, like, people do that ongoing, because I just...
Do yourself a favor, which... Oh God, if only. Do yourself a favor and never find out. Do yourself a favor and make sure that this lovely made up face you have here is not for his benefit because you're going back over. Never step foot in that place again. Block him on your phones. Block him on all your apps. Fucking report him. Never have contact again.
Ooh. Well, I was on the Ozempic as well, so everything was just really gross altogether, you know.
It wasn't the Ozempic's fault.
So that was my bad night of trying. Like, I was really bad. I don't know why I did everything. I think it's because I was feeling good from the Molly, and everybody's like, do you want to try this? And I was just like, oh yeah, you know.
I'm so cool. I've already taken some of this. Yeah, I can do more. I can handle it.
Oh my God.
I can party with the big kids.
I couldn't stop sweating. I was sweaty. My pupils were like pins. I was dry heaving for 2 days. Like, it was bad. I was like, I'm never doing this again. Never.
Okay. Question, how did she get home? Because she hasn't been with him for 2 days. If she were that sick on that amount of stuff, she didn't Uber home. So I was feeling terrible and I drove. Great, good, perfect. Exactly what we want to see.
So, no. So I'm trying to recover from...
Make an appointment with your doctor.
All of this crap that's in my body. It's after the fact I read it and I'm like, I had all the symptoms of an overdose. Hi, Navy wife.
Because she just has to up the ante. She might have. God, do you know how lucky she is that she didn't just die? But she might have had all those symptoms, but she's just got to up the ante now, because now she feels a little bit safer because she's recovering somewhat and she's not feeling as sick, and, you know, she's sitting in her apartment, she's getting this content out. Now she feels safe enough to kind of big up the story a bit because, you know, it's all for entertainment.
Like I did. Like my chest was hurting. I was like, I couldn't stop sweating. I couldn't stop moving. I was throwing up. I was dizzy.
In that situation, I hate how she abuses the R, but that wouldn't be abuse. That's, I took some shit I shouldn't have taken, and now my body seems to be shutting down. Please help me. Please help me. Self-inflicted or not, that's an emergency.
I was really, 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 really sick. Really sick. And I couldn't believe I did that, you know. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
You fucking know. You know this crock of shit. I don't know why I'm telling you. No, ask me some more questions. You want the attention. You could have said, I did some shit. I wish I hadn't. I'm feeling really sick. Guys, I'll talk to you later. You could have just not told any of us this. If you were really ashamed, you could have thought through your life and gone and spoken to the relevant authorities and the relevant help groups, and you could get help with this. You could go see a goddamn therapist and explain some of this shit to her. You didn't do any of this. You don't know why you're telling us. You know exactly why you're telling us.
Hi, Dissolve. I know you guys are disappointed in me. I'm disappointed in myself. I am. I'm disappointed in myself. Although I am, because I realize that it's not a joke. A lot of people
I'm not,
are
because
their lives are ruined from these drugs.
But not me, because I'm sitting here in my makeup and nothing has changed. So, as bad as I know this is, that will never happen to me. Which is how I think she thinks about food as well. All of her health concerns that are just normal, everyday ones, or all the ones that she has in her everyday life without all the extra drugs. Like, no, it happens, but it won't happen to me. No, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is a serious thing, but it will never go that far. I'll get it under control eventually. And it's just a thought process that keeps going.
So don't be an ass like me and do those things.
Her words are correct, and her demeanor, how she's presenting them, her facial expressions, the insincerity of her remorse. It's just killer. It really is. I'm saying all the right things so you can't complain, but you clearly don't mean.
So I gotta go for now because I gotta take Pete's to get my cats need cat food.
My cats need cat food. Wow. Okay, let's deal with that. So there was no other purpose to this video. It was, I'm going to get online, I'm going to tell them how bad and wild I was. And no, I understand it's very serious. I don't need any backlash because, you know, I get it. Serious face. I understand, but let me give you the details. Oh, I was so bad.
And I'm starting to feel tired again. I just want to feel normal. Like, I don't feel like I'll ever be back to normal at this point.
Genuinely, you might not be. Go to a doctor and get it checked out. You don't know what damage you did. Go to a doctor. Go to your regular doctor. Don't show up on the ER now. It's 3 days later, whatever.
Sandy, serious? Please don't back over there, please. No, I know.
Look at that smile. Oh, look, someone's begged her. Look how important she is. No, I understand.
You know, I need vitamin C, I need vitamins, I know.
You need a goddamn brain cell. Give me the shit with vitamin C. You need to not take hard drugs.
Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, but
I was afraid of the judgment.
It's you know, it's not, I'm not proud of it.
You're clearly getting something out of this story. You're clearly not ashamed of it, otherwise you wouldn't be sharing it.
Yeah, I'm a beezer sometimes. I'm not a saint, that's for sure.
This is not an appropriate application of your incredibly childish word. You're a 37-year-old woman potentially ODing on drugs in a crack house because you're bored and you can't fill your life with food. Because you've got nothing else around food, and now the food's been taken away, you are spiraling because you've got nowhere else to go. And despite having multiple medical professionals there ready to help you, this is what you're choosing to do.
Nope, but I mean, I didn't like how I felt on those things. Those were, ugh, man. nasty, nasty stuff. You could tell it's chemical, like compared to like cannabis. Like your body can't. It's hard on your body to process that stuff. Like my pee was like almost red.
Okay, well then I'd get your kidneys checked. That would be lovely. If you're seriously arguing THC, no, it's natural. It's organic. Fucking kidding me. This isn't you eating French fries versus eating a baked potato. This is you doing class A drugs versus you smoking some weed. And neither one of them is particularly great for you.
And it smelled horrible, and I'm just like, oh, I just want it out of my system, you know? Like, my kidneys checked, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it's hard on the kidneys. I was really dehydrated.
Dehydration is not your problem. The potential blood in your urine, maybe have that looked at.
I don't know what's in that stuff, but
Yeah.
it's gross.
So maybe don't take it. I don't know what was in it. It was some random white thing. It was some sludge in the bottom of a pipe left over from someone else. Yeah, maybe don't take it then.
If I don't feel much better, I might go to the hospital and be like, I was bad.
I was so bad, let me tell you. Don't go to the hospital with this shit. You're now 2 days on. I think you should see a doctor. I do not think you should waste emergency resources on you being a moron. Clearly, you are fully made up. You've had the time, the space, the ability to judge yourself and say, I'm going to go on live. I'm feeling well enough. I just still feel a bit sick. If you're having lingering concerns now, then go to a clinic, go to a doctor, maybe get an emergency appointment and be like, I did some stuff, but unless you start falling apart, the emergency room is now not your avenue. I've been saying this whole time, go see a doctor, and now I'm like, don't go to the emergency room. But this is the thing. You're just like, oh, well, I left it and I left it and I left it when I actually may have needed help. But now I'm a little bit concerned. Oh, no. I really want my audience to realize that, oh, I'm taking this seriously now. I'm taking this seriously now, so I might go the ER.
The whole weekend of hard partying, and
yeah,
I need to get everything checked out.
Yeah.
Because, ooh, it's embarrassing admitting that though at the hospital, like.
But not on the internet. It's not embarrassing here because genuinely, this isn't even me giving a shit. The internet is words behind a screen. It's people who mostly support her in her little bubble she's created with her mods, where it's replacing friends for her because she doesn't have friends. Pete is her roommate. They've been friends for a long time, but it doesn't count. This kind of circle of girls she wants, this little clique, like this is where she's not embarrassed here because the internet, for all it has a massive impact on her life, isn't real. But having to say this same shit in front of a real person who may have very real concerns, then it's embarrassing. So consider why it's embarrassing. Consider what you're actually doing here, because for all this isn't real to you, so it doesn't count, what you're doing is real. The impact to your life will count.
Vitamin C.
Oh, shut up with your vitamin C.
I need orange juice.
No, you don't. You need a common sense and probably help from a professional. Well, there you got it,
guys. I told you. I don't know why I did. Because I can't keep anything to myself.
True. Because you want the attention. That's what.
But it was just the one night. And then I never did any of that again. Never the next day, the day.
So I don't want any consequences from this, and I'm going to delete it straight after. So don't you dare come back to me and tell me I was stupid. Just be impressed with me.
After I saw him, I didn't, no coke, no nothing, so.
Sorry, it took me a minute to take that in then. She went back, is what I'm hearing there. She did all that. She was sick for days, multiple times. She's still feeling bad. She went back. Where in the timeline of I have a boyfriend, that anticipation, I can't announce anything yet, he's going to be my second residence, now I can't see him. At some point during all the flowery language before, no, I can't see him. this appears to have happened, or was that the night, that then can't be the night that resulted in her saying it's not compatible because she went back? God damn.
And he didn't do any either.
That you saw. Because I don't think he's been sober or not under the influence the entire time she's known him, whether she's seen him take anything or not.
I want Thai food. I'm starving. Hungry, and I want one of these lemonade things. So I gotta take.
What does it say for life that I would be relieved if she went back to killing herself with food, because at least it would go slower? God, that's awful.
Pete's. I gotta yell for Pete's. Andrea, we all like to be, so I'm just glad you're okay. And Aries, we don't do well peer pressure either. We love to be bad. Love you, girl.
Peer pressure, what, the peer pressure of us saying, hey, please don't die. Please don't put yourself in these situations where you might die because it looks like you're going to. Because there's so many things here that may lead to horrible consequences for you. Please don't do them. No, I don't deal well with peer pressure.
Thank you, Andrea. That's right, yeah. He was actually like telling me not to take more. I was just
yeah,
like,
because he knew that would make you do it. That is why he was telling you not to do more, because you are transparent.
Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. I didn't realize how dangerous it could have been. Especially with my health, you know?
I would say then, there's no way to not realize that, so you purposefully chose to ignore it, which is equally stupid. But to pretend you don't know and therefore absolve yourself of the responsibility, no.
Gina! Girl, it's all love with me, but putting this out there, React channels are going to have a field day. Stay strong, baby girl. Love you. Thank you, Gina.
I'm all fine. I'm fine with everything you've just described, but those reaction channels, let's see what she says.
Thank you. People will twist your words, I know.
I don't need to twist your words. Your words are entirely clear. I don't need to twist them. It looks bad because it's bad. And while we're shitting on reaction channels, let me just ask you, where's Pete's been in this? Where's your family been? Where are the masses of friends you claim to have? Because right now, obviously, I can't speak for the reaction community, but right now, this moment in time, if you look back at the videos I've done on this saga, I have shown more concern for you than collectively all of the people you seem to know in your real life, including yourself. So you stand here shitting on, oh, what people will say, when no one in your life seems to care enough to say any of those things to you in person.
How did you not realize it? I don't know. I'm stupid.
I do know, but it's easier to just say I'm stupid and not have to explain it, because explaining it may involve going into some harder emotions that I don't want to deal with. So, no, I don't know, I was stupid. No, I admitted it, and therefore you can't judge me on it.
You know, I don't want attention. I just wanted to, I guess.
So this live stream is not for attention. Okay, no, let's hear what you wanted. It's the good of the world?
I don't know.
You don't know. You do know. You wanted people to hear it. You wanted the attention. You wanted the response. You wanted people to be like, no, honey. You wanted to feel like people cared enough about you. The idea of wanting people to care has been a thread running through all of this, but she does it. It's not that it's a bad thing, but she pursues it in such a destructive way because she has no idea how to do it in a healthy way. God damn, she needs some help with that, because she is going to kill herself before she can find anything to fulfill that won't be that damaging.
Bye.
Let's move on.
I'll see you guys later. Maybe later. I don't know. We'll see what time I fall asleep. YVAF, so we were right to worry about you. I'm glad you came to the conclusion I did enjoy the experience. Just move on. Mistakes are there to learn from. Look after yourself. Thank you, YVAF. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you know, guys saying, like, it's not good for you and watch out, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're right. When do I ever learn? I always learn the hard way.
No, you don't. That's the problem. You do the hard things, you do the damage, and you don't learn from it. Because whatever you do, you're determined to do and to do again just to spite the world. You never learn from your mistakes. And that is the problem. You're constantly redoing the hard things. And the more you do, the more damage you do on your body. And you never learn.
Alright, stop it. Stop it.
Now it's all joking. Look, guys, you're beezing.
Okay, I'm gonna delete it because I don't want to trigger people.
That is not why she deleted it. She knows exactly how well this was going to be received. She doesn't want to trigger people. She would have put a trigger warning. She doesn't want to trigger people. She would have put it on adult mode. She doesn't want to trigger people. She wouldn't have fucking told us. There's a lot of things that went down in this live stream, but not triggering people, that was not the reason.
Just a PSA to anyone, I've done MDMA and ecstasy lots of times, and pure stuff never made me throw up, only dirty stuff.
So let's encourage you to do more and just make sure, no, you're getting the good stuff next time. What the fuck is wrong with this chat?
Oh, really, Janaya? Oh, thanks for
letting so actually it wasn't that bad.
Maybe it was. Never again.
Maybe the problem wasn't the fact that it was French fries. Maybe the problem is the fact that it wasn't organic French fries.
Never. Swear on my BBJ here. Oh, yes, I do. Hi, BBJ. She's at my ass. She likes my fart on her. No, we don't love meth. No.
One day that cat is going to kill you in your sleep.
STD test. Yeah, I know shit. Frig. Oh, I'm so stupid. I don't know what's wrong with me. I was just really self-destructive, I guess.
Yeah, it was. Wouldn't that be a conversation to have with your therapist that you are definitely seeing, right? She's got a therapist, she's got a doctor, she has access to medical resources. To be fair, she had access to condoms, but, you know, that thing she said she wouldn't talk about? No. Oh, no, we had them. Oh, no, we had them. They were green. But no, now she needs an STD test.
I don't know. Thought it would be fun. Anyway, that's it for me. I know, you guys can post it wherever you want. I don't care. You can keep this live stream. It's alright.
Well, we did. We all did.
I'm not retracting what I said. I'm not, you know.
We'll see. I haven't checked the community tab today, so.
Alright.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay. So that's where we are. I don't know what else to really say. We'll see what she does next. We'll see how she plays this, because this live stream is up. It's up everywhere. She has a very thin skin. She probably won't just straight ignore it. We'll have to see if there were long-term consequences, which would be terrible for her physically, and I hope don't happen, but probably would be the only way she learns is with consequences. I just don't want these to be the one, because the negative impact any consequence that could come from this would just be awful. We'll see if she goes to the hospital. I think it would be a waste of resources. I think this would be a job for a clinic. I think she should have every test under the sun to see what on earth she's done to herself. I don't know why nobody in her life seems to care as much as to what she's doing with herself, or if they've tried talking to her and she is who she is and there's no way to. I don't know. But god damn, this whole live stream was a mess. We'll see where it goes. I'll see you later, guys. Bye bye.